Hey guys, Sandy here, and welcome back to Follow a Sketch February. Now, I have just realized that I have been using two different hashtags. I've been using Follow Sketch February 20 and Follow Sketch February 2020. So, yeah, anyway, there is that. Today I am using my For the Love of Homemade Kits kit, and I'm also going to be using this sketch right here and this photo of us all wearing lunch lady hats. So let's see what I can do. Started out with this floral as my background. It had all the reds and pinks on the outside, so when I placed this paper down to give it a border, that's all you saw. You didn't see the blue, so I was totally good with that. And then I know that this photo needs to go on this page. Now, I automatically wanted it here on this side, but then I realized that the sketch has it over here on the left-hand side of the page, so we had to change that around a little bit. Now, this super bright yellow is super bright, and at first I was thinking that it was going to be the main section on that sketch, but I really decided that it was just too bright, so I went ahead and used this pattern yellow paper to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to punch it out with my notebook punch because that is what it looks like on the sketch, and I really enjoyed it, so I thought that it would look cool. And then I just grab those little notebook edges and I kind of bend them up and kind of just move them around so it looks more like it was pulled out of a notebook instead of this perfect kind of thing going on. I did, however, decide to go ahead and use that super bright yellow just to matte my photo, and I really think it makes the photo pop here on the page against these kind of duller colors that aren't super bright. So I'm looking at this, I'm liking the way it's coming together, and now I've got to make some other stuff happen. I pull out the rest of my homemade kit, and I've got a lot of things going on here. Now, this is a khaki and gold glitter tag, and I really like it. I don't remember where they came from, but I've got a bunch of these tags that are partially glittered and partially khaki, and the look together just makes me really excited. And that is my hot chocolate that my daughter had made for me. Really good stuff. I'm on a hot chocolate kick here lately. Not exactly sure what that's all about, but that is what's going on. So I decided to pull out the gold hello. I find that a lot of my scrapbook layouts, the title is hello something, and that isn't just because, you know, I talk that way. I'm not like hello this, hello that, but hello is a really common thing found in scrapbooking, so you know, if I want to use up my stuff, then I'm going to go ahead and use the word. So we've got hello. I didn't pull all the backer paper off of it. It's kind of just sitting there. And isn't that just the thing? So thickers either don't stick worth a dang, or they stick so good that the backer paper won't let go. Like, they can't get it right. It's either too sticky or not sticky enough. They need to find that happy medium. It just drives me insane. Now, these are little things called, what are these called? Compliments from Close to My Heart. And I'm just pulling out a couple of them that I think might work. And I pull out the khaki colored ones. I'm not exactly sure what. So I am going to use some of these stickers. I'm going to build up a little bit of embellishment here because I do want to add some interest to my page and make it fun and exciting. Really love the back side of this yellow paper too. So I really wish I had two sheets because I like that dark blue as well. But it is what it is. There will be plenty of other dark blue sheets of paper that come around that I will enjoy and love and use, so we're not going to think about it too much at all. So now we're just peeling off that backer paper off of the hello because now I am committed to it being right here. And now it's just a matter of pulling it back off because even though I was committed to it, it needed to raise up just a little bit. Now these are some older Dear Lizzie thickers, and they kind of have like a newsprint on them and then some glitter over top of that. And I know that these aren't exactly hairnets because they are plastic shower cappy type things, but hello hairnets sounds a whole lot better than hello plastic shower cappy type things. Plus, I don't think I had enough letters to spell that out. So I am going to glue the back of these suckers because, as you guys know, the chipboard thickers do not like to stick. So they just need that little bit of extra oomph behind them to get them to stay on the page. And since this pattern, it has a little bit of a geometric tint to it, it's really easy to line up the letters in a straight line. So there we go. So we have that down there. It fits perfectly. I mean, I couldn't have done that better if I tried. Who knows? Like it literally fits perfectly between the photo and that little notebook paper there. See? As soon as I put down that hot chocolate, right back up. Okay, so now I'm going to move down the hello just a little bit, and I nestle the bottom of the lowercase h in between the uppercase H and the uppercase A because I want it to read together. Otherwise, I felt like there was just too much space between the two words. So then my glue is not completely dry yet underneath of my letter, so I tuck that sticker up under there, and then I am going to layer up just a couple more of these stickers just to kind of give it something to rest on, so that it doesn't look like the title is falling off the page. And even though those stickers don't reach all the way over to the tag, it's enough of a horizontal element so that it doesn't look like the title's just gonna like tip over. Now I was thinking about that round sticker up there, but it was way too stark white when there is a lot of cream feeling on the back of this page. So I pull out these Pink Fresh stickers that I had, and I'm just going to add them onto the layout. The colors match up pretty well, and I'm feeling like they're pretty good, so I'm just going to layer up and overlap these things. So I move the tag just a little bit, and that is so that I can layer this piece on, and you still see a bunch of that glitter peeking out from it. So I just want to make sure that there's enough glitter there that you can say, yeah, this is glitter. So I go ahead and pop that down. And then I'm thinking about this circle up here because it does nestle pretty nicely between the H and the L in hello. But the sentiment on it is kind of wrong. So I do decide to go ahead with the flower and pop that up there. And it's totally okay that this flower doesn't exactly match the flower in the background. They both have similar colorings and similar feels. You can't even really see the entire flower in the background, so it could be, close. Now this is just some baker's twine that I had on the little cubby thing that I keep on my desk, and I just arrange it. And then this is a super tip. You just go ahead and lay down your liquid adhesive, put your baker's twine right on top of that, and as long as you don't disturb it and move it around, that baker's twine is going to stay right there, because once the glue dries, it's good. Now on the sketch, it did have kind of like the tag sticking off of the photo, but I really didn't like it there, so I went ahead and placed it up here on top. And then I thought, it would be really awesome if I layered this tag over a heart. So I went ahead and did that, and then I'm going to change out the heart to the heart that's a little bit larger, because I felt like this kind of ticket shape was overwhelming the size of the heart. And then I'm trying to figure out where else I can add in these little bits of gold. This is where I figure this heart out is larger. I figure that out, bigger size looks better with the ticket. And then I'm like, where do I put this one now? Do I put it anywhere? And everywhere I put it, I just wasn't feeling it. It just didn't look right. So I put it back into the sticker sheet to be used another time. And then I had this little khaki piece still here, and I felt like I needed to bring in just a little bit more of that brown color. So I take a piece and I tuck it in underneath of these little layered bits that I have going on right here. And I'm liking the way that this looks. Like I really am liking the way that it looks. I'm thinking I need to add just a couple more little things. I'm trying to figure out if I can use one of these words. They are Christmassy words, but there are generic words on there too, so that I'm not like feeling, yes, this is super Christmassy. And I'm just trying to put some numbers down, and they don't really look good anywhere where I'm trying to put them down. So that thing gets pushed off to the side as well. It doesn't make it onto the page whatsoever. So now I'm just taking a little peek at the rest of my homemade kit, and I'm trying to figure out what else I can add. And I have these flare buttons, and I'm just trying to figure out if they will work. And I think that this one works as long as I move the little gold heart around. And then I'm going to add some more adhesive to the back because, you know, it's been floating around the scrapbook room for a while and the adhesive is kind of getting meh. So we're just going to fix that up. Now I was thinking about this yellow one, but it really brings in a completely different shade of yellow, and I've already got a couple different shades of yellow going on, so I didn't want to do that. I just felt like that was just like screaming, hey look, there's like 16 different shades of yellow on this layout, and totally didn't want to do that. But what I thought looked good was if I brought in some of this wood veneer. I really like wood veneer and the khaki color together, and I really like wood veneer and gold together. So the three of them together just worked for me. So I'm just taking these small little heartwood veneers and sprinkling them about, and I pull out this gold heart puffy sticker as well, and I'm thinking this might work. And then I'm like, ooh, maybe not here, but maybe over here it'll work. So I had to change the size of the heart. They were just all too similar in size. And when I have three hearts together like this and they're kind of not in a straight line and they're just kind of a little crooked off a little to the side, I really think that I need either them to be the exact same size or varying sides enough, or not sizes enough that you don't like notice. Like it isn't like are they awkward or something's weird. So I want it to be that way. So I am using two different pens on here. I'm using some white to write on the khaki, and then I'm using a black Muji pen to write down my journaling. And I'm just talking about how these two girls had found some hairnets and we were having a good time with them, like goofing around and taking selfies, and then another team member walked by and we pulled him in, and we were just having a grand old time with these little plastic hairnet things. Boy, can't even speak today. So I have that down there. I'm liking the way that this looks. I feel like I need to add a little bit more, just a little bit of definition. So I'm outlining the yellow paper right here, and then I think, you know what, I need to outline over here as well. I'm definitely going through another phase where I'm outlining a lot on my layouts. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I just like the look of it. It makes me happy. All right, guys, there it is for today. Please make sure that you click on the links down below. It'll take you to Pinterest so you can see the exact sketch that I used. And if you are playing along, be sure to tag me with the hashtag down below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another one.